Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Fireman urges vigilance after 76-year-old perishes in house blaze. Deputy Superintendent of the Jamaica Fire Brigade, Ron Powell, is appealing for households to practice fire prevention measures following Thursday morning's blaze, which claimed the life of 76-year-old Yvonne Finlay in Manchester. The measures, he said, include the installation of smoke detectors and ensuring at least one window is hinged in case of a fire. She lived in a house so grilled you wouldn't even begin to understand inside out, he said in reference to Finlay's property. We have been encouraging smoke detectors in houses for the longest time in our fire prevention training in our community talks. We cannot overemphasize the need for smoke detectors. Yes, it is good to have your house safely grilled. We encourage that at least one of your bedroom windows be unhinged instead of being grilled to the wall with a padlock, he said. He explained that in the event of a fire, the window can be used to escape the burning building or call out to neighbors for help. Powell reported that shortly after 1 a.m., the brigade received a call about the fire at Sheridan Drive, Fairbanks Park off West Road and Ward Avenue. When we responded, there was a house fully engulfed in flames. We eventually had 3 units, 2 from Mandeville and 1 from Christiana, responding to the fire, he said. Finlay's charred remains were found when the fire was extinguished about 7 a.m. Finlay reportedly lived alone in her 10-apartment house, which the brigade said sustained damage estimated at $40 million. The cause of the fire is not yet determined. A team of investigators revisited the scene to do further investigation to determine the cause of the fire, said Powell. Finlay's neighbor, Elaine Spence, knew her for 21 years, having lived in a community for almost 3 decades. She was very secluded, mannerly, and she lived alone. She had lived with her mother, but she died 2 years ago, said Spence. Area 3 police on alert after death threat over killing of Clarendon wanted man. The Area 3 police are now on alert after receiving a death threat from a man believed to be connected to the slain Clarendon wanted man Fitzroy O.J. Kaur. The Area 3 police comprise Clarendon, Manchester and St. Elizabeth. The threat was reportedly issued last week while Fitzroy, 25, was being buried in Woodside, Clarendon. Fitzroy was shot dead in a police operation in December last year in the community of Mayday, south of Mandeville, Manchester. He was the reputed leader of the Lion Paul and Bushman gangs, which operated out of the Farm and Effortville communities in Clarendon. A senior law enforcement official said that cops are taking the threat seriously. He also said the police know the person who made the threat. Fitzroy evaded the Jamaican authority in 2017 after he was listed as wanted for murder and shooting. On the date of his burial, the police carried out a targeted operation and found 3 illegal firearms and several rounds of assorted ammunition. Several persons were detained. A resident of Farm reported that the police have increased their operations since Fitzroy's killing. Undertaker murdered on Orange Street. A 34-year-old Undertaker was killed at his home by gunmen Monday night. Reports are that the man Ryan Morgan was about to drop his girlfriend home when, upon approaching his car, which was parked at his gate on Orange Street, he was attacked by 2 men. He was killed on the spot. The girlfriend managed to escape. The police are investigating. Security guard abducted, robbed after going to meet online Paramount. A 50-year-old security guard from Portmore, who met a woman on a dating site and agreed to meet her, was instead abducted and robbed by armed men. Reports are that the man met the woman on the site and communicated with her for about a week before he agreed to meet up with her in Kingston. They met and she took him to a location. He was then attacked by 4 men, 3 of whom were armed with weapons, and taken to another location where he was robbed. The men escaped. The police are investigating. Farmer stabbed while trying to part fight. A 37-year-old female farmer was stabbed in the abdomen after attempting to part a fight at a party Saturday night. Reports are that the woman was at a party in St. Elizabeth about 9 p.m. when she witnessed an altercation between a woman and a man she knew and 3 other people. She intervened and was stabbed by the man in the abdomen with a knife. She was taken to hospital where she's admitted. The police are investigating. Ambassador Anthony Johnson is dead. Ambassador Anthony Johnson, father of Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith, has died. Ambassador Johnson, a Kingston College old boy, joined the JLP in 1980 after working in the private sector and was appointed to the Senate. He served as Minister of State in the 1980s in the Ministries of Industry and Commerce and Agriculture during his time as Member of Parliament for St. Catherine North East from 1983 to 1993. He was also opposition spokesman on a number of portfolios, including education, agriculture, mining, energy, and technology. He served as senator until December 2007, when he was appointed as Jamaica's ambassador to the United States and permanent representative. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.